This is about to get so weird. Last time, I feel like we really did expose some secrets and tricks that the food industry uses to make food look a lot better in TV commercials, in magazines, in newspapers, and you guys really like that. And also, I told you there's so many more things to uncover, so many truths to be exposed. So we're gonna do some more today. I'm very nervous, but also very excited because we're about to expose the food industry once again. I feel like this is all I do these days. Raphael Gomes, the food conspiracist. I actually love that. I don't know how many of you guys are coffee lovers or if any of you guys goes to like Starbucks every single day, but what if I told you that every time you look at a commercial of coffee or a photo, you're not actually looking at coffee, you're looking at soy sauce. This photographer that specializes in making coffee commercials for like the biggest brands in the world, he basically said that photographing coffee is very difficult because when you're pouring the coffee, it looks very transparent and it doesn't really make you want to drink it. It doesn't look like a solid, good quality drink. In order to fix that, what they do is they mix some soy sauce with some gelatin leaves, and basically it creates the darkness and also a good consistency to it. I don't know if this is really true, so we're gonna give it a try, both of them, normal coffee and the soy sauce, and let's see if the results prove this hack. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna start by preparing some hot coffee. What I'm trying to recreate here is kind of like when you see a commercial and the milk is mixing with the coffee. So I'm going to start by adding the milk. We're actually using some cream because milk is way too liquidy to be in commercials. So we got the milk, we got the coffee, so I'm going to pour it. That's practically white. That's really weird. So let's give it a try with the commercial trick. Wow, soy sauce looks a lot richer than coffee. Like, I never realized that before. I don't think I've ever even cooked with gelatin leaves before. Oh, why is it curling up? I don't know how many I need, maybe 2. Starbucks better watch out because I'm coming for their brand with my soy sauce frappuccino. I'm gonna pour this one on top of the cream once again, and we're gonna see it side by side if this one looks a lot darker and a lot richer. Oh my god! I don't think you can see very well, but not only it's darker, but it actually creates like cool effects with the milk. This is a great start because this is actually super realistic that they use this instead of coffee. So many of you guys have messaged me saying, when I go to McDonald's and I get a burger, it looks nothing like it does in the picture or in the commercial. And this hack basically says that when they take a photo of the burger, they actually brush it with some oil using makeup brushes. Like, they also claim that they also use makeup sponges to add some height to the burgers so that the burgers don't look as flat as when you buy them. So we're gonna try this hack, the makeup brush and the makeup sponge on the burger. That's really weird. These are exactly the same burger. I just put it in the microwave for like 1 minute and they're ready. I'm gonna prepare one of them as I would prepare it if I was gonna eat it at home, and then the other one according to the commercial, and then we're gonna see the difference. 1 slice of cheese. Okay, it broke a little bit. It's fine. And then the tomato ketchup on top of it. If I was feeling fancy, I would add 1 slice of tomato and then probably add some salad as well. I don't have any salad at home, so this is just, I don't even know what this is. And that's basically it. That's the burger. So for the other version, I'm gonna start by slicing a beauty sponge, and wow, this stuff is tough. You can't really slice it. I thought we were coming for Jeffree Star's brand, but I don't think we're coming for any brand. I think we're being dropped by all the brands. So I think the way they hold it together is with a wood stick, so I don't know how to do this. Let's see if this makes it any easier. I'm gonna add the meat. 1 more beauty sponge. This is, ouch. Then all our green stuff. And last but not least, this is crazy, but I think the oil actually does make it look more appetizing. It just doesn't look as dry. They definitely use this step, and they definitely use the makeup sponge. I just sucked at it. I'm sorry, guys. Trying my best here. This next trick not only is incredibly weird, but also very relevant right now because it's just been Thanksgiving, it's around Christmas time, and this is actually about the turkey commercials for Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but when you're watching a turkey commercial or a chicken commercial, the chicken and the turkey always looks like this beautiful golden color that you can never do at home. Talking from personal experience, every time I roast a chicken or something at home, it either looks pale because it's undercooked, and then it goes immediately to overcooked, like this weird dark color that is not golden at all. This hack actually claims that in commercials they use a mixture of dish soap with brown sauce and yellow food coloring on top of the chicken. They only bake it for like 20 minutes, and because of the outside coating, it gives it a nice color and this illusion that it's actually been cooked, when in most adverts you're actually looking at raw chicken. I mean, this is so weird, but basically the mixture is supposed to be dish soap with some brown sauce. I don't know how much, so I always just guess. And then some yellow food coloring. Oh, that's so weird. This one might not work. It just looks too strange. Like, who comes up with this stuff? For this one, we're gonna make both at the same time because I want to cook them together, so it's completely fair. So I guess salt and pepper is just what people do in chicken. It does seem like it's cooked already, which is really weird because it's raw chicken, but this stuff is strong. I don't know if it's the dish soap in it. It's such a shame that it's got dish soap in it because this actually looks delicious. I'm really looking forward to this one because I really think this is gonna work, but I could be wrong, but let's give it a try. And here we've got the final results. So they baked for around 30 minutes, and as you can see, this is the salt and pepper version, and this is the one with dish soap. It looks so much better. I don't think this is fully cooked yet, so you can see how even when it's not fully cooked, this works. If you thought that the ones so far were weird, you're definitely not ready for this next one because it involves some deodorant and also a lot of ice, so this is definitely a strange one. Basically, this one is actually about beverages, about cold beverage commercials, for example Coca-Cola and so many other brands that do these commercials. When they pour the Coca-Cola in a glass with ice, the glass gets really like wet on the outside, like condensation, like all these tiny little water drops. As consumers, that's what we think that is, just water, because it's so cold and nice and it looks so refreshing. This hack claims that this is not water, this is not from the ice, this is actually deodorant, and in reality most of the ice is not even real. So today we're going to be putting this to test. We're going to try it with real ice and see if real ice produces as much condensation as deodorant. We're using the same energy drink in both of them, so this is definitely fair. I mean, as fair as I can. So on the normal one, I'm just going to add the ice to the drink. I'm gonna add it until it's filled up to the top. We're a little bit zoomed in, so I'm gonna wait now for like 5 minutes and see if any condensation, I don't know if that's the name of it, it's gonna happen on the outside of the glass, and then we're gonna do the commercial one. I'm touching it because I can't even believe there's no condensation, and I've actually waited like 7 minutes. As you can see, the ice is actually melting, so I'm gonna try to add the same amount of ice. This is about to get so weird. I don't think you can see it very well on camera, but holy schnitzel, in real life, it looks a lot like it's just condensation. I don't think my phone is helping, but I don't think you can see it on camera. Really trying my best here. Oh my god. My kitchen is gonna smell nice for the next 3 years. This is the only time that you will see soup in my kitchen, but basically this next one is actually about presentation, so this is a little bit different than the other ones, but I find it very much mind-blowing. But I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean about presentation. If you watch a soup commercial and they put all these toppings on top of the soup, do you ever wonder why does everything float? Like, how does the tomato stay on top of the soup without sinking down? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why does it seem like the rules of gravity don't apply? And the truth is that it actually doesn't, because they use different mechanisms and hidden tricks to make the things float on top of the soup. For our very first one, I'm gonna start with the soup, and I mean that's basically it. If you want it to be fancy, you just put like the presentation on top of the soup and then a little tomato, and yep, this is what happens. That's the laws of physics. So I guess what they do is they find this little piece, like a ceramic piece. Anything will work as long as it stays in the bottom and it doesn't float. I hope this works. I'm gonna pour in the soup. Okay. Let me try adding a little bit of water. Okay, guess that kind of works. Ideally you wouldn't see this, but basically you put the green stuff, and then you put your tomato, and that's it. I wish I had a little bit more soup, but that was me messing up. But like, if you look at one and then the other, like, this is completely different. I was pretty sure this one was going to work, but it's nice that it did. So I think they definitely do this every time they put anything, a topping or anything. It's not real. I think we talked a little bit about this in the previous video, but basically ice cream is a nightmare for any videographer or photographer because ice cream just melts. So imagine you're trying to get a photo of this scoop of ice cream and you've basically got like 1 minute before it just becomes a puddle. This trick actually claims that every time you see vanilla ice cream, you're actually not looking at vanilla ice cream, you're looking and mashed potatoes. So we're gonna give it a try and make some ice cream sandwiches, one of them being with mashed potatoes. When I said little, I meant little. This is so tiny. I'm gonna get a nice spoon of ice cream, and this is very, very solid. Oh, why is it not working? This is gonna be messier than I thought. Is this a good amount for an ice cream sandwich? I've never made one. So, should we press it down a little bit? This is so weird. I mean, I'm still gonna try it. It's so much easier to scoop out. Holy schnitzel, that looks like the smoothest ice cream in the world. That's so weird. It does look like ice cream. I don't know if it does on camera, but in real life it looks like cloudy ice cream. Am I crazy for thinking this actually looks better? Like, to me, this looks so much like ice cream, and this was so much easier as well. So this one is 100% proof. Like, I'm pretty sure they used this. I'm looking at this and realizing how strange this one is, and I know I said that for every single one of them, but this one I kind of wanted to get away with not putting it in this video. Rumor has it that when photographers are trying to take a photo of like a container with like ketchup or mustard or any sauce, that they find it very, very difficult. And that's because ketchup is really runny, so as soon as you pour it, it sort of stays in one specific shape, and then you wait for 5 minutes and it just spreads out and it doesn't look as appetizing. So the hack says that what they do is they actually add some wax, some candle wax to the ketchup, something of the same color, and after you mix it, they just pour it into the container and the shape basically stays forever. So essentially, we're gonna make a ketchup candle. This is gonna be so weird. So for the normal one, I'm just going to squeeze some ketchup out. Okay, so that's kind of a good shape. So we're gonna wait for 5 minutes and see if that actually does happen, and then we're gonna make the commercial version. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but this is around 10 minutes after, and it doesn't look the same anymore. This is cherry and peony luscious wax melt. So it's melting already. Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna add the ketchup already. Oh, that looks so strange. Is it weird if it smells delicious? Like, what would happen if I actually ate this? Just asking for a friend. I'm gonna try to be really quick here. Oh, that looks so weird. Let me try to make it look more appetizing. I'm gonna wait 10 minutes as well and see if it moves or if it sort of stays the same. It's been around 12 minutes and I don't really know how I feel about this one. I feel like it's still drying though, so I can't really judge completely, but I don't think it looks that different from the ketchup one. It still looks messy and now it looks like liquid and solid, which is even more strange. So let me know what you guys think about this. Who wants to watch me eat this ice cream sandwich? Don't skip the video. But comment down below, pause the video, and let me know if you think this is mashed potato or an ice cream sandwich. Let me know if you can guess by the look of it. It's really, really difficult, but I'll be checking the comments. Should I eat this? I can't do it. I freaking love making these videos. I don't know why. This is so much fun to me because it's different than other videos that I make, because I'm like an investigator trying to find stuff out. Like, is this real? Is it not? Let's spill the tea. There wasn't much tea to spill today. The tea was pretty cold because almost all of them worked apart from this last one that I felt keeping it super real with you guys. I would love to make a part 3 to this video because I just have so much fun making these. So if that's something that you'd want me to make, please don't forget to give this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and switch my notifications on so you don't miss out on the video, and tap that little bell because every time I put up one of these videos, and if YouTube thinks that you might enjoy it, they will send you a notification and I'll be very grateful. If you enjoyed it, I will invite you to go and check out my other videos. They're usually just on the sidebar of this video, but obviously if you didn't like it and if this is not for you, there's also other videos from other people that you can just go and enjoy. No pressure to stay around, but I would love you to. I think that's it. I love you guys and I will see you on my next video, which is probably gonna be tomorrow or in one day. Bye bye.